motion picture. In 1893, Thomas Edison, along with William Dickinson, created film, which at the time they called it kinetoscope, the Black Maria. You see, at the time, it was more of a science experiment and not a form of entertainment. But it wasn't soon after when they realized that they could use this medium as a form to tell stories. Very captivating and revolutionary. It didn't take very long for directors to take this form of medium and tell stories that would inspire millions across the world, even to this very day. They would tell stories of wonders, mysteries, and suspense that would inspire people till this day. Most of these directors were very passionate about their craft, taking it to heart and bringing their all when it comes to directing or anything in general. They would engage with the actors, the producers, the cameraman, the lighting, anything to try to tell the best story. The objective was to work as a team. Many times the directors will be passionate with the art that they're creating. So motion pictures back at the time was more of an experiment and not much of a storytelling. But it wasn't soon after that people realized that they could use this form of medium to tell impactful stories. This became very impactful because at the time they didn't have sound. So all of that needed to be done with visual, through costumes, through expression, and through special effects, which was all done practically, mostly with matte painting to set locations. It was inspirational. It was wonderful. It left people in awe. And the premiere was a celebration of all the hard work that everyone has done for this picture. It was a risk that they took. Either the movie was successful or the movie was a failure. But at the end, it would all pay off with award seasons. These award seasons were not done for political reasons or to please a certain demographic. They were just there to celebrate and honor the hard work that these people put into making these arts and craft. It wasn't done with a political agenda. It was just honoring, celebrating, acknowledging the hard work that these men and women has laid down for these forms of entertainment.
Regardless of creed, race, or color. It is with the knowledge that this entire nation will stand and salute the presentation of this plaque that I present the Academy Award for the best performance of an actress in supporting roles during 1939 to Hattie McDaniel.
Today grown to care about, overcome obstacles. The real world was cruel. People went to the movies for escapism, to get out of the harsh reality. They were entertaining, but more importantly, they were engaging. It was a way where people of all class, all color, all race, all religion could come together and find some common ground, enjoying the same thing despite differences. And these movies also have a story or a message to say, but it wasn't so hand-fisted or too on the nose. It was subtle. If you wanted to look for it, you can find it. But if you weren't there for that intention, then you wouldn't notice it. Then came the television. Now people are able to find entertainment without leaving their home. And it became just another way of life. When people came from home or come from school, they would sit down and catch up on the latest episode. Even 3D had its fair share. You see, it was an extravaganza experience. Going to the movies, going to a drive-in, sitting together with families and friends, and watching the latest episode. And the reason why it was so impactful was because the people working behind the camera really did care to bring the very best that they can. They wanted to tell a certain story. They wanted to say something, but it wasn't hand-fisted. It wasn't designed just to grab people's money. It was entertaining. Families would come together and sit down and watch a holiday special. And then it all changed. Over the course of time, technology has grown drastically. Nowadays, we have social media. And the one reason as to why Hollywood has a pretty bad reputation, because they were surrounded with dark history. There's always been corruption in Hollywood, but no one had social media back then to expose them. Nowadays, we know exactly what happened with Hollywood. Then we had streaming service. People are able to watch countless of televisions or movie in the comfort of their own home with many portable devices and no much need to go to the movie theaters anymore. That, along with the idea of the bad history that Hollywood has been known for, and the idea that Hollywood has been more consumerism and less of entertainment, really did change people's opinions or thoughts towards theaters, and mainly Hollywood. But could this really be the end of Hollywood? The end of cinema? Hollywood nowadays, it's all about business. It's all about money. It's all about the cheapest way to get people's money. And it's not about entertainment. It's not about inspiring. It's all about pleasing a certain demographic. It's all about being politically correct. It's all about money. And so, creativity has basically gone away. There's no originality in Hollywood. Everything here is remakes, reboots, sequels, prequels, a franchise, a cinematic universe, and a bunch of other stuff, with no originality put into it. They strive more on stuff you remember, on the nostalgia of your childhood, and not much on originality. What should we think about Hollywood? Can Hollywood ever recover? Or will people remain watching entertainment on streaming service on their own portable devices? What can be done in Hollywood, in the movie theater, to make people want to go back and watch movie theaters. What will happen? As movie theater gets more empty, streaming service gets much bigger. What should we take from this? Will there ever be original content on the big screen? Or will we remain on our portable devices? Would we be able to gather with families and friends and watch a holiday special? Is this truly the end of movie theaters? And that is why I'm here.